Hi, welcome guys to another live stream from I am underscore Rupert's channel. It's so good to have you guys tuning in at this time. I want to say welcome, 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 welcome to you one and all. And we have new folks here. I want to say welcome to you. It's another live stream tonight. As you see, guys, a topic we'll be discussing. We're going in. In Jamaica. That's where we're going to be. We've been in Jamaica for a minute, so we're going to be going back there. And tonight we're going to have a guest, a very important guest in our midst, as you see the title. But let me just take this time to say welcome to everyone that's tuning in. As you join the live, please give it a like. Please let us know where you're watching from. This way we can give you a proper recognition. Guys, this is I am underscore Rupert. My name is Rupert Palmer for the new subscribers and viewers. And let me just take this time to reintroduce myself. My name is Rupert Palmer, and the channel is I am underscore Rupert, which you're tuned into. So big shout out to you. As we know right now, Jamaica is still on the recovery mode from the serious, massive devastation of the hurricane. And we just want to thank God for the resilience of our people, the community, and things just working accordingly. Everyone seems to get in together to unite, to rebuild. And that's what we're talking about, guys, our Jamaican spirit, the resilience and the strength behind us. And we just put things, neighbors, helping neighbors, and so on and so forth. Whichever part of Jamaica you're from, I want to say welcome to you. And if whichever part of the world you're watching from, it could be good morning, good night, good afternoon. It's all good to have you guys. Oh, we have Doreen in the house. Doreen, welcome, Doreen, one of our very supportive support of this great channel. Doreen, and we have some people that support everybody. Oh my God, Doreen, welcome to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We just want to make sure that we keep everything engaged and interactive. And we know this is a positive channel, and we just want to make things run smoothly. And that's it, guys. So if you be benefiting from whatever is going to be happening here tonight, please do like, comment, and also share. So I want to say good night, good morning, good afternoon. You're at the right place. This channel is about information, inspiration, motivation, and education. It's a platform for positivity, and that's what we uphold here in the greatest degree, right? Yvonne Cummins in the house. Bless up, Yvonne. Bless up. Bless up, Yvonne. It's good to have you. Bless up. Good to have you, Yvonne. And we know that Marcia soon be here. And Alethea, Marie, Mitchie, oh, the whole works. Larry. Oh, my God. I'm so happy to have you guys as a part of this channel. You guys have been very supportive. And as you see, guys, we're going to be talking a little bit of Hurricane Melissa and how the storm changed this particular community forever. And as you know, the heading is going to be Silent Hill, and that's where I am from. I am from this district in Silent Hill, and I always tell people that Silent Hill is so unique in its geographical location. It borders 3 parishes, St. Anne, Trelawney, and Manchester. We're very unique at that pivotal point up there in the north that is have this very cool breeze, cool atmosphere, great location, great for farming, and the people are industrious, they are resilient, and they are very hardworking. Silent Hill. We produce a lot of different people for different what should I say now? We produce teachers, doctors, police officers. That's what we do. We are very good at that, producing intellectuals and professionals in every avenue, in every sector of life. We produce them. We produce yam, potato, banana, and the whole works. And we are, I said, we are very industrious, very ambitious, and hard working. So thank you guys for being here tonight. And now we're going to be having our guest, which will be the Honorable Richard Azan, who is an MP for Northwest Clarendon, that takes in Silent Hill plus other areas. So in essence, we're going to be just focusing primarily on Silent Hill. And why I say that, guys, is that there's a lot of folks from that area who've all been asking, what's going on? Because as we know, the power was out, internet was out, there were no cell service, so persons were at the loss. What's happening? So I'm going to be fully engaged into talking about that. And as we have the MP here, we get into deeper things as far as infrastructure and everything is concerned. So we'll have the MP joining us in a couple of minutes or so. Once he gets on here, then we will definitely delve into what we're here to talk about tonight: production, rebuilding efforts, community spirit, and development. Jamaica is a very resilient country, I must tell you guys. And for every Jamaican, wherever you are in the diaspora of the world, you know who you are. You are great people, and that's who we are. We little but with Talawa, as it's all been said, and has been tested and proven. We little but with Talawa. Every corner of the earth you go to, you go find a Jamaican and a Jamaican restaurant. For real, for real. You that's who we are. We're everywhere, and we really show up and represent in the best way possibly. And we are very proud of all the Jamaicans. Thank you so much, guys. And those of us who are married to Jamaicans, you are Jamaican. You wherever you're from, once you connected, you Jamaican. You're Jamaican, yeah. So I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to everyone that's here tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're new, your first time on this platform, I say big welcome to you. Big welcome to you. Thank you so much. And join in. And there are great things, great information that is coming up. And we want once those information is beneficial to you, would ask that you give us a like, give us a comment, and subscribe. Right? Let's keep this very interactive, very engaged. Ask questions. I'll certainly direct them to the MP. As he gets here. And guys, we want us to flow for be here for about an hour or so. We know he has to go to his bed. He's very busy at this time. We don't want to keep him up very late. So we want to thank him for being here. So we want to keep it interactive, keep it moving, keep it going, and definitely we'll accomplish the task, the objective that we have set out to accomplish tonight. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Bless up Yvonne. Bless up Yvonne. Yvonne celebrated her birthday, I think was last month. She's still in that birthday mode. All right, Yvonne. And we have Kern Brown has been here for a minute. Welcome to you, Kern Brown. He said, "Night MP. Your MP will soon be here." And definitely want to give big shout out to everyone. As I said, everyone that has really, really, really put hearts and hands together in this recovery, Jamaica. I can't say too much. Thank the artists, thank the YouTubers, thank the private donors and persons who just go out there and did what they did to bring back a semblance of life to the area. Persons who accommodate people in their houses when other person's houses were blown away, and persons would accommodate neighbors. And want to thank God for you. Bless up to everyone. So as you come on, guys, please give a like to the video, to the live. Please give a like. And guys, I just want to I see an indication here that my MP is here, so I'm going to add him in here, and we want to give him a proper welcome. Mr. Azan, welcome to my channel. I am _Rupert. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Azan. How are you doing? Oh, we're not hearing you. Oh, we're not hearing you. Kern said, real big man action, man. Absolutely.
Good night to you and your listeners.
Good night, Mr. Azan. Very, very much glad to have you here, sir. You took time out to be here. We know it's late in the night. You got to go to your bed. You have so much things to do in the morning. So I appreciate you for taking this invitation of being here tonight. Thank you so much, and bless up to you and your family. All right. So being here for the first time, I want to just take some time to introduce yourself to my viewers and subscribers, Mr. Azan.
Well, I'm Richard Azan, Member of Parliament for Northwestern Clarendon, serving the great people of Northwestern Clarendon.
Okay, cool. Northwest Clarendon, what are some of the areas you cover in your constituency, for those who might not know?
Well, you start in Galvin Hill, You do Moravia, Silent Hill, Alston, Baileystown, Spalding, Frankfield, Thompsontown, Reaches, Cumberland, James. Go as far as to Whitney Turn in Porus, back over into Richmond Park nearer to Moko, James Hill border in North Clarendon. We go as far as to Banana Ground border in Manchester, North Central Manchester. Those are some of the areas. Cumberland, Sunbury, Smithville, Leicesterfield, Main Ridge, Orange Hill. You could name go on for
What?
that.
Yeah, I never knew that your constituency was so big for real. I never knew that.
Well, we
I never knew
bought.
it was so big.
Well, I remember a meeting in Moravia when I was telling them about a place they call Wanstead in the constituency. They asked me where is that, and I
Ah,
said, okay, that is Wanstead in the constituency. You have Elgin, another section there. You have Mainridge nearer to Pennant.
uh-huh.
You have Whitney Turn or Richmond Park, Mount Pleasant, nearer to Porus.
What?
Uh, yes, the border right down at Whitney Turn there. The border is there. You go over into Richmond Park nearer to the Mucker end of
Hmm.
North Central Clarendon and Elgin, Blackwoods border in North Central Clarendon also. Uh, James Hill up into border in thing there, Chowtall, border in three constituencies, North Clarendon, North Central Clarendon.
Wow.
Yes.
I never knew at all that you covered that wide area. So my God, that's why they call it Action Man, right? I have Kern right here. Kern Brown said, "Real big man, action man." Mr. Azan, we're going to be just briefly or mainly be talking about the devastation of this hurricane that affected, impacted your constituency. More so, we're going to be focusing mainly on Silent Hill because the reason why is that a lot of folks from that area they've been asking what's happening because because of the light and the cell power cell block, everything was like off, so they weren't abreast of what was happening. So they said, "What's going on with Silent Hill?" So I said, "Let me bring you on tonight." So we talk about it. We could also traverse into the other areas of your constituency because we want to cover as much as possible, right? So when it touched onto Silent Hill, what's going on in Silent Hill?
Well, let me first begin by saying, let me pay special tribute to the a number of the residents from Silent Hill living overseas,
Yeah.
those who are living outside, and they have been putting their little bits and pieces together and helping the people of Silent Hill, Gavin Hill, um, Morrison Hill, and those little areas for helping with the little packages and all of that. Before the hurricane, I would want to put this on record that
Yes, sir.
they form a little group there, and they were able to patch out the road, getting material and patch the road from, I think it was in August, July, August, and they did a
Mhm.
fine job of putting their funding together. I'm not waiting on government, but they were able to put funds together and they were able to do some road work. After the
Hold on, let me. I'm on a live. Talk back to you. Sorry about that, Mr. Azan.
yes, after the hurricane, the the group went into full speed
Uh
and
huh.
able to assist a number of persons with care packages and other stuff what they can able to assist with. So I want to pay special tribute to them because they went out and really, and to Nadine, who really was able to help to coordinate and doing a fantastic job. She and her team, and I want to pay special tribute to them and to those donors who keep putting their little bits and pieces together to make sure that they help their brothers and sisters in the community.
Okay.
Really, Melissa, I think really have done a serious damage to the Silent Hill, Moravia, Tapals. As a matter of fact, the entire constituency and the entire Jamaica.
Yeah.
Um, our agriculture sector get a big blow. When I say big blow, it's a big blow. The farmers get a real serious blow because all of their livelihood have gone. And I think up to this moment I speak to you, there is no clear sign of what assistance they will be getting from government. For the housing part of it, up to last week, I know that one person was still in shelter, two persons were in shelter in Silent Hill at the community center. So the housing sector, the housing part of it also is another disaster by itself
Yeah.
because people don't know what to do and there's no clear sign of who is in charge and who and how they're supposed to get assistance in helping to repair the whole home. So I think that is one of the major problem that we have. The roads also get another big bad blow because there are a number of breakaway, especially in the side from Silent Hill to Gavin Hill, that we have a number of breakaway. And from Moravia going back to the water supply, again we have a number of breakaway. So I think if when you look on it, this whole Silent Hill belt is in serious condition. And because you're saying that this want to discuss about Silent Hill, I could, and maybe some of your listeners are saying, what about my area? But because you say you want to deal with the Silent Hill, your hometown
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Then we go. Then we're gonna go into the like areas, but
Yeah,
primarily, yeah,
yeah. So that is a little brief of what is happening in Silent Hill. We don't have a clear sign of what is happening. I know that there is another problem about electricity. Again, I'm trying my best to work along with JPS for them to give me an update daily about the entire electricity in the constituency. They really can't complain that the road is a problem to go there because we clear
clear the roads.
all the road, all landslide have been clear, and at least some people said it was in record time that you were able to enter Silent Hill, even from one end. Because my first day went out, I tried the section from Alston, it was blocked at Alston. I tried the other side from the Walder end, and it was blocked over in the Manchester side. We tried the Gavin Hill side, it was blocked nearer to the dump end there.
Hmm.
So, and we were able to get on and in, I think it was in the second day by the Thursday, we were able to have vehicle traveling from, especially from the Alston, Spalding, Alston, Moravia side, back into Silent Hill.
So before any kind of outside help come in, the citizens, the residents, they started clearing the road themselves.
We did some work before the government provide some allocation from a few days. I think it was the Wednesday before. No, it was a week. The week before, the Thursday before the hurricane, they provide some funding, and we're able to put a team out there to cut the overhang,
Overhang, right, right.
open the drains, and that help
All right.
us.
Could
In
you
a,
center yourself in the camera a little bit more? Okay, we're only seeing half your face. All right, that's better. Right, cool. Yeah.
we were able to clear some section of the roads. Well, clear the drains and cut the overhang. So when the hurricane, it was much easier to go in because the road, the overhang, and the trees were already cut and some of the drains.
Okay.
From the Alston side, the Gavin Hill section, because there are some large landslide, and therefore it take a longer time. But we were able to clear it, especially from the Moravia going into Silent Hill. Very
Wow.
easy.
You mentioned that housing, a lot of houses got damaged. The community center that you built, how about that? How was that center? Was it damaged, or how was it, the state of it?
Well, I must tell you, God is really good. That was the shelter for the community, and that is where a number at least believe two persons are still at the community center. So no damage was done to the community center.
Oh, thank God. Man, that was a great project you did out there, brother. I'm telling you, because I was like, wow. You see? And thank you, Mr. Azan, for that project, as I know you as a man called Action Man.
Well, I remember when we were going to do the play field, there were some people said that it's a real dust bowl, and
Mhm.
we couldn't get grass on the play, and we said, okay, I get an expert, and he come in, and he were able to put in some a number of topsoil and put in a number of the sprinkler on the field, and at least the entire field now is grass.
Grass, right? Yeah. So, what percentage of houses, that were damaged?
Well, I can't give you the by the percentage, but I know that it was a bigger number
Hmm.
up there. I
Hmm.
don't I don't believe that we could say that we have less than 100 house damage.
Wow.
Because the truth about it is that if the entire roof don't gone,
There's
and all
some, yeah.
the water and all of that damage, and I remember somebody who was saying that they have a deck roof, and they didn't know that deck roof could leak.
Hmm.
At time. So therefore, would say that the entire community have damage. Maybe you will find maybe about a 2 or 3% of the community didn't go through any major
Major.
damage, but you could say that I believe maybe about 97% of the community suffer some way.
Uh, and how is it looking? I know you have persons on the ground there. You set up a team, person on boots on the ground. Plus, you've been there. What time frame you think before Silent will get back to some semblance of normalcy?
Well, you have some people, and you have to pay tribute to the persons who, when I remember my first visit there after the hurricane, after we were able to get through there, and people were taking up the zinc from different areas and start to do something temporary.
Mhm.
You know that after the zinc blow off the house, um, when they have some serious problem about leaking and all of that.
Right,
So
right,
that some people have done some things temporary because they don't have the funding. And we have to admit that not everybody would have money in the bank that they can able to pull something from it
right,
that
right.
to buy material and pay labor costs. So everybody try a little thing to see how best they can able to put back a roof on their house. Um, Furniture damage, clothes damage, and all of that. I think everybody life turned upside down.
Yeah. So it's going to be a long road ahead. A long road ahead. Did you guys have to truck in like care packages other than what other people may have had from family members or so on?
Well, I have received some from the government, and we have the Chinese community, the Guangdong Association. They went into with me last week one day, and were able to deliver roughly maybe about 100 packages at the community center. But as I said, we're still getting a little help here and there, but it
Right,
can't
right.
be enough.
Can be
It,
enough, right?
because person lose their livelihood, and therefore that is one of the major problem.
Hmm. And the agriculture, because the agricultural area, so all of that, Big setback there as well, eh?
Yeah, big setback, and you know we don't have a clear view of what the government want to do or what the government intend to do, and I think that is where I am having a serious concern because to know I am hearing from what the minister presentation to Parliament that there was a $30 billion damage and the government is only providing 3 billion, so 27 billion. So you see exactly where we're at.
Wow. It's a serious thing. Um, Based on that, I know a person's life been seriously put in disarray, and they just like persons the true faith. Because what I've also noticed is that the people are very resilient. In addition to their being resilient, the faith that they have, thanking God for life, and said, "We will build again." So that's kind of some assurance they're given, right? And they're recognizing also that it is going to be a long haul. It's not like, and so that brings some level of comfort knowing that these people are so resilient and the faith that they have that they will build again because life is available. Would you agree with me on that?
I agree with you 100% because each day you think about it, um, because the people of the country, and I'm not going to talk about Silent Hill now.
Yeah, that's right.
When they look on it and listen to the government agencies and government, they don't have a clear view of what the government is going to offer to them. You hear about a number of donation to the country, but you don't. It is not coming to the people. Nobody see where it is going, or what are the plan for to assist the men or women of Silent Hill who may lose their home, have their
Mhm.
children, and they have in one section now because yesterday even we have heavy rain for hours, and I said to myself, what is happening to all of these people now? Do you know that all of them maybe just they in one little corner have to use umbrella because the rain coming and the rain is so heavy and all of that. What happened? So I am saying to you that because people just don't, they are not waiting on the government. They are trying to do what they can
They
do.
can do, right,
But
right.
they don't have that hope. That's how I term it. There
Yeah,
is no real serious hope because you don't see a clear action. Because if you ask me what is the plan of the government, I will tell you I don't know. If you
that
who is the coordinator
yeah.
of disaster, you don't know because you hear the government appoint a director at ODPM, and when you check to find out what is there, what can be given, you hear that you have to call minister have to sign off first. And I think that is not a clear way
The
of how we.
bureaucracy, eh?
Yes, a whole lot of red tape.
Um, Based on what you've been experiencing in terms of AIDS and how the logistics and how quickly it's going to get to the area, um, what are the basic? I know food and water and clothing and shelter is kind of basic, right? If you were to make an appeal, right, to people out there, you can also use this platform because I have viewers and subscribers watching this live stream from all over the world, and they are willing to help. Just speak to them, let them know what you would need.
All right, let us start with the children first.
Right.
Children need to get back to school like now. They lose their uniform, they lose their books, they lose their shoes. So uniform, um, books are something that is very important to our children right now. So we have to get that. We have to put that on the table because they are the future. So we have to put that on the table that
Yeah.
is able to assist with books, to buy books and uniform for our children. That is something that we have to be able to assist with. For those who need the assistance in repairing their home, again, that is something that we need urgent, rapid response for repairing a home, because you don't want to put on the zinc and don't have it sealed,
Correct.
because you're going into the Christmas season. We're going to be cold, so you
Yeah.
don't want to make sure that we try to, especially, and to get the two-person out of the community center, find a proper home for them, that
Yeah.
they to get back home. For the senior citizens, those who are sick and bedridden and all of that, it is something that we need to see how best we can able. One I think that I would wish that, although we have the health center there, that I was able to construct, and you have doctor coming there. I think you bring the doctor nearer to the community. Although it is in Moreover, you want to make sure that you have a proper health thing. Because trust me, this hurricane put a lot of people in stress.
Yeah.
Um, because it's like it was so long for from the Sunday until the way up into Tuesday night. And I
Hmm.
think a number of persons went through that trauma, especially children and so forth, and to see what happened. You are inside, and while you're inside the house, the entire house top gone. It's a trauma to especially children. Them.
Yeah.
I think you're doing to take a little time for counseling of the mothers and the fathers and the children because of that. So healthcare, the farmers, if we could able to get some seeds to the farmers, for that they can able to put in short-term crops,
Yeah.
able to turn around and put their family back together. The women, get some chicken and feed for them that they can able to, in a 6 8 weeks, they can able to earn something.
Okay.
It's going to be
So
a rough road for Christmas, I can tell you.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like when persons would say that they would raise some chicken for Christmas. If you get it now, is you only have 3 weeks before Christmas.
Hmm. It's not gonna be ready.
So it's going to be a rough road, for our country, because you can't really put on that on the table, food on the table for Christmas.
Yeah. Um, you mentioned all these kind of help that you need. Have you have let's say somebody wants to make a donation, whether cash or kind, whatever. Is there a group or an entity that is set up so persons you can receive any kind of help?
Well, we don't have an NGO in the constituency. The party have one that you can able to send to people, can able to send to, and therefore if you're sending it through the party, it will say exactly where you want that donation to be given. I can able to post that to you, and you can put it on
Yeah.
your page that the other person can be able to see.
I could put it in now. What's the name of the
I have to go back into the chat party.
Okay. All
And
right. I'll
so
put in description. Don't worry. I'll put in description. So once the person go on, is a website, right? They go on and then they can direct where they want their funds to go or whatever, what area and
right,
all of that, right?
yes, you can be able to do that.
Okay, great, great. Okay. I know it's a long road ahead in terms of electricity. You're not sure when that is going to come back based on how badly damaged everywhere is. And so, one of the things also I was saying the other day that based on the trauma and what have you, I know people have faith and hope, but I'm scared that it's going to be a lot of counseling because when some people been through situations, sometimes they take to alcohol to kind of, relieve themselves up and be thinking about stuff. Have you heard of anyone who has actually gone that route?
Well, I because the telephone system not 100% either.
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe that is there, but I don't hear.
To your knowledge, yeah, yeah. But that's
Uh,
something that can happen, you know what I mean?
well, some people will take alcohol, some people will take their life
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah.
because after you know that you used to live a certain life and things are not there, and especially you have a family and they expect you to be doing X and it is not
Mhm.
happening, pressure becomes and it becomes, they said, well, the best thing is for me is to take my life.
Yeah. It's a serious
Very serious,
situation,
very serious,
serious
understand
implications, So
about how
I'm
best we
thinking,
be able to help each other is another thing.
yeah,
And there are some persons who could help then before and they can't help now because they have
the
their own
own everybody's in the same boat,
everybody. Yes. Some
Um,
people worse than some.
yeah, yeah. All right, let's move on to now we have covered a wide area of Silent Hill and everything. Let's move on to other areas. So the other areas are affected. Is it the same story or goes on some other areas of your constituency?
All right. It is I would say that it is similar across the entire constituency because for let us use the Reaches division for example. Reaches division cover like Twitside and you go right back up to Banana Ground.
Peckham, right?
No, no,
Peckham is covered here.
no, that is Peckham is into the Frankfield division. Um,
Okay.
up to the moment I'm speaking to you, not one person received electricity into that division up to now.
Wow.
You understand? A section of the Spalding division have light, that is from the Spalding town itself have light. Nowhere else in the division have any electricity. You go to Frankfield is only the main town in Frankfield, and there are some places in Spalding, despite the light is there. There are some places still don't have electricity in the town of Spalding. So, everything is going like one baby that born and just start creep.
Yeah.
That is the problem that we have right now. The Thompson town is the town at Thompson town, but you go to Smithville, don't have none. Victoria don't have any. You go over into Mainridge, they don't have any because the road, we're just trying to clear the road still. So it's a rough road. I'm telling you, is a serious problem we have now.
Wow. Man, it's heartrending to think of it and the long-term effect and how things don't take a long time. There's no time frame you can specify and say in the next 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years. It just, you know, I don't know. But I thank God for the resilience of our people, somebody just said, Kern Brown said, we did some work on the Peckham Road and do the clearing after the hurricane can drive through to Spaldings. That's one of your constituents from Peckham. We
Yeah,
have,
yeah, yes, that the road was clear, and as I said, a number of the community members they went out in different community. Somebody sent me a video this morning of some of the residents from Mainridge. They are
Mhm.
helping clear the road because we really want to get the school to see because the entire school, this school, the primary school at Mainridge damaged, the roof gone, and we're trying to clear the road, especially for to see if we can get the contractor whenever they assign a contractor can able to go in and repair the school.
So you have to wait until government assign a contractor to clearing and all of that, or what have you,
No, no, no. The contractor to repair the school.
to repair the school. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I should let you know that the Moreira school was damaged also in the hurricane.
Wow,
As there's one or two classroom, the entire roof was blow off.
wow. That's nice school, Moreover Primary. Kern Brown here says, this hurricane out of the action man under pressure because the government not giving him no funds so he can help these people. And if you look at main road from Spal to Frankfield, can't drive on. So you're the action man. That's what this guy said. And I must attest to that. You're an action man because you really cater for, you know, young people, the indigent, just about everybody across the road. You look at to get people live up to standard, helping every year. I can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a long road ahead. So it put a lot of pressure on you, right?
It is a pressure, but one other thing about it, I learned to live with the resources that I've given and just to tell the people the truth. This is
Mm,
what government provide. This is what can be done, and if it cannot be done, you just say it cannot be done.
can be done, right, right.
The package what government give you, this is what they give you. When I receive 200 package from the government,
Tell us.
on Sunday, gone last week Sunday, I received a call in the morning. I think that 200 packages at JDF.
That's crazy.
It's more than crazy. It's madness. That's and they provide 1.5 million. Um, I think a couple of days before the hurricane, to give care packages, and it take a long time for them to they announce it, but when we call the agency to find out if the funding were there, they said no. So we get another hold up because I decide that not until I know that the funding are in the agent, I would go into a supermarket and order $1.5 million stuff.
Stuff, right, right.
And so when and that 1.5 was able to cover I think 280 packages. And we
And
actually put that it was cut the budget in a way that you could say just the basic food, the basic tin stuff, like one
mhm.
grill and one tin of beef, um, maybe 3 or 4 pound of flour, little rice and all of that to do a package of $3,500. Sorry, to help 280 package we were able to do.
So what about like I know you have some deep rural areas into your constituency. Just you naming them out tonight to me, like Main Ridge and those places. You said roads are clear right now, right?
All right, the main ridge, I would say that we are not there 100% up to this moment. We maybe we have a backhoe on it from last week, but because the type of soil that is there, again, is a very hard one to deal with. And when you have some landslide and the different people are saying that you can't throw the dirt on my property, although it may be a gold.
Mhm.
You have some challenges that where you have to find truck to come in and to transport it to another area to dump it. So it take a long time.
Long time.
You understand? So it is very, very difficult. And if if people don't understand what you are doing, they believe that you're not doing anything at all. Because you have a landslide at say for example at the road going down to the water supply from Moravia. And when you look on it and I understand it, it was clear that right across there it was somebody's house. The landslide almost go into the house.
Wow.
You could throw it over into the house, or you couldn't throw it over on the property because some persons work just under the landslide also. They have the crop there, you couldn't throw it there. So you have to find
Challenge.
a way and hope is to be able to find places to throw it.
Yeah. What I also noticed, I don't, they have not really been to the area. What would you say in general, to the ordinary citizen, the YouTubers and the artists? What would you say to them tonight who have gone into areas that government has not reached until now?
Well, I would have to say a big thank you to them because they could say, "Well, I don't care. I can eat and I can drink. I don't care about anybody else. It's government responsibility to help the citizen." But it is a number of persons because they care about others. like how they would care about their brothers and sisters at home, blood brothers and sisters. They are able to be out there because there are some people out there from the day after the hurricane trying to assist.
Yeah.
Some people have their own problem at home, and they're trying to help their brothers and sisters. So I really want to say a special thanks to them because I've been to St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, last week Saturday, and I'm telling you, each time I think about it, I said we are even, although we suffer here, we are blessed.
Hmm.
We are blessed
Absolutely.
because they don't have a structure up. Because if it was there,
It's
they have
flat.
a structure up, you could be able to say they could put on a roof easily. The entire thing is down. When you look on the children, them and you just sit to yourself where they want to bathe or they want to go to a bathroom, how they operate.
Yeah.
It is really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that you don't have proper running water and all of that, so therefore a number of disease will come up.
They're gonna break out cholera and all
Yeah.
kind of stuff gonna break
Um,
out.
I don't know if you know if you picked up already that I think one person lost their life because from leptospirosis.
Lips. Two in Hanover. Two of them, I think. Two in Hanover.
Yeah, they have some others there now, and the dengue coming up because the mosquitoes are right across.
Whoa, they are taking over like nothing else.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, I want to especially thank YouTuber. There's one YouTuber in your area. You may know Lasanic Reed, yeah? He's on here. He's
Yes.
been doing a lot of good things in Trelawney South.
Yep. Yeah. 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 I'm Trelawney get a bad blow too.
And Lasanic Reed down there helping out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So had it not been for these people, then it would be rather worse in terms of care packages going to the areas and assisting folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just sad to see how things have to happen, how aid's not reaching to the people that need it most, you know, in these areas. But I don't know what's going to happen. But we just leave it to God and see what will happen in the near future and the long future based on how things are happening. But Mr. Azan, I want to thank you, sir, so much for what you're doing in your area constituency. Um, you know, I know you have a lot of persons on the ground who've been assisting you in all over your constituency. Now you have an opportunity to publicly say to the world, just to talk to them, tell them what's on your heart, and yeah.
Well, first I want to thank you, because you will reach out to me more than once
Yes,
uh,
sir.
to join your program. I want to say a big thank you to you.
You're
I
so
want
welcome.
again a big thank you to all those who reach out to the people of Northwestern Clarion and generally the entire country that they're giving a little are they a big part of what they have to the people of Jamaica to make sure that they're able to get people back on their feet. I want to say a big thank you to them because some people would say that they're not doing anything because of it is government responsibility, but some people are doing it out of their heart. Um, what I would say to those who are helping, do not look for all the thanks on earth. Do it with a clean heart and do it everything that you do it from the heart. Don't look back for thanks. Do it from your heart and just feel pleased that you're pleasing God, not man. Those who don't give yet, I think we are calling on you to do something now. Do something, no matter how small it is. The cry is there. We need to get back our children back into school because that is very important. Because if we don't try to save them from now, we are going to end up with a serious problem down the road. So we need to make sure that we try to get back the school up and running very shortly, and to get back our children back into school. I call on the farmers who, although it is difficult, what you can able to do is to try to see what you can do to get back on your feet as early as possible. For the mothers who are there, and especially those single mothers who have these children, I know it is rough. And those who can able to assist tonight, I call on them to see what you can do. Um, I think the Lord will bless those who stretch their hand to help those who are in need. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. And this appeal goes out to everyone, people in the diaspora, people all over the world that's listening or watching this video, even tonight or on the replay. The appeal is out there. You can help from wherever you are. I'm going to put it, Mr. Azan will give me the information. I'll put it into the description so you can assist in any way possibly. It's very heart-rending. It's a situation that, if you it just makes you just want to cry sometimes when you see what people are undergoing. And one of my biggest fear, as we just talked about it, is the breakout of diseases, cholera, and all these kind of diseases that can affect our people in the long run and cause loss of life, or because in terms of the medical facilities, they are as well, they are kind of hampered, or you know what I mean? So it's
You know, one other thing about it,
mm,
there's tiny things. You have the mosquito, the smallest
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Then you have the fly,
yeah,
and then you have the rat.
the rat.
So you have three things. Because one thing I was listening yesterday, that the urine from the rat is the most dangerous thing. The urine from the rat is the most dangerous part of it. And the rat may just go with some water
Mm-hmm.
and the urine from it, and you go and take it and wash your hand, and
And
then
there you go.
and you just pick up a disease right away. The mosquito flying from somewhere and just drop on you, and then therefore there is something else. You eating something and the fly just come on it, and it is so a little time that you will have to be so careful in everything that you do. But remember also, there are some of the doctors, some of the nurses, um, they suffer also.
Yeah, yeah. And still have
They
to be out there, you know?
are going through their own trauma. Um, I believe it was yesterday. Yes, yesterday somebody was telling me in Kingston that some nurses have to be sleeping in their car in St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland.
Wow.
They have to
Hmm.
be sleeping in their car. So I will say to you, my brother, that those persons who do go on the ground and see exactly what is happening, it is hard for you to explain it to them, because hear about St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland,
More than.
and some of the pictures you're seeing, you look on them and you said, "Boy, I wonder if it's shoot." But you're going to some when you travel, you don't see a leaf on one of those three,
Everything is
like
brown.
brown, 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 brown.
Yeah, I've seen some
Uh,
pictures.
yeah, so you have to really see on the ground to see exactly what happening, and therefore you can just look on some people and take off the depression off them.
Hmm. Wow. It's a serious. Let me ask you, this Paulin's Hospital, how badly damaged was it? What's happening with Paulin's Hospital?
Well, thank the Lord, it was not damaged badly. I think maybe they have water. I don't hear of any damage done greatly, but I believe that there must be some damage, but I don't
Yeah.
hear a large damage. It, it's not like a Black River or
Black River.
or Noel the Home or Falmouth.
Hmm. Somebody says here, praise Yahweh, Mr. Azan, so true. That's Anela White. That's from Silent Hill. You know who that is, right? Ali.
Yeah.
And then we have one of Ivan comments said, Mr. Azan, you are doing the best you can. I pray for your strength to deal with this crisis. So these are all persons on my YouTube channel who supported me, you know, watching my videos and encouraging. They are reaching out to you, sir. And you know, as I said, I'm going to put the link in the description so persons who want to contribute and they can contribute to the constituency and help persons, kids, farmers, and it just man, I sometimes just to think about it, it kind of bring pain to your heart, you know, as to when things are going to get back to in its semblance of normalcy. But it just be continue to be strong. We'll just tell our people continue to be strong. They have really displayed that spirit of resilience, you know, going through, but they're still smiling and still helping out each other. The brotherhood, the community spirit is alive all over your constituency, right? Your brotherhood spirit, the community spirit is alive all over your constituency.
Yes, sir. So yeah, so those who really can help, I am really appealing to them. I know you want to help your family and those who have clothing at home and that you're not wearing, and if it is in good condition.
Mhm.
I don't want anybody to that is that you wouldn't wear, that you were able to want to send to anybody.
Yeah,
But that is something that is good there that you're sending to somebody.
yeah.
And I've just looked on the news tonight where some residents are complaining that some people are sending expired goods to them and it's hurting them now.
Mm,
No, we have to be careful how we treat our brothers and sisters. Think
yeah.
about yourself, and therefore, if you don't want it for yourself, why are you giving it to somebody else?
You know what could very well happen? I've seen that happen. You have some stores here, some little different look where I sell expired goods, and person might just go in there buying bulk, not even reading the expiration date, you know? Because I've gone to stores here, bought stuff when I look at the expiration date, expire from whenever, you know what I mean? So that could also not be intentional. They just buy in bulk, want to help, and then it expire, they not check the expiration date. But I'm appealing to persons if you're buying canned items, whatever you're buying, please check expiration date. You know what I mean? So that could be, you know. And I'll say, hello, Presley. Oh, it's a gem, Miss Tensi, Miss Tensi Gems, Hortense Samuda. That's she right here.
Yeah, attends.
So she's saying, stay strong.
I'm
Mr. Azad, I want to congratulate you, sir. I know you, hard worker. You know, you've done so many things, and sometimes, you know, you get like I don't know, but you're not discouraged. I'm not gonna get into it, but I know how strong you are and how you are really on the side of the people.
and I want to tell you, your son, I met him last week.
Eh?
Yes, last week Saturday. Uh, in Westmoreland, he was there.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You know, I know you, man. I know you as a hard worker and you know, look out for the people. So from my platform, I want to say thank you so much for what you're doing with the little that you get. And people, I'm gonna put the description in the link. Whatever you can help, please. And I said, whatever you're buying stuff from sub stores in America here, somebody name one. I'm not gonna call it on here, but check expiration date. Very important. As I said, some of these things are not intentional. They're just going to buy things in bulk. It's cheap and then they buy it. You know, maybe the word cheap. It's, you know, and they buy it stuff and send it off, not knowing that it's expired. All right. So, guys, look out for expiration date before you send anything in a barrel and all that, right? Very important. Very important. Very, very important. All right. So, I think, Mr. Azan, I want to thank you once again. Thank your family as well, and who supports you, all your workers, your underground workers, groups, and everybody. Thank everyone that come together, all the citizens, the residents of each community in your constituency who came together and just offer help, whether to help put on zinc, whatever way they help. I want to say big up to you guys. All right. Um, any last thing you want to say, Mr. Azam, before we, because I want you to go to your bed.
All right. What the last thing I want to say is that God is really good to us. Um, we could have more life loss during the hurricane, and the Lord spare us. And we have to give thanks to the Almighty God for sparing our life and is sparing those who are out there praying each day for the nation, because prayer works.
Amen.
Prayer works. Uh,
Amen.
God is really good to us. That tonight, if it was not the Lord, I wouldn't be here talking to you, or you couldn't be here talking to me.
Amen.
The Lord able to put you there,
Amen.
that you can able to have me online here to make some appeal, that we can able to help our brothers and our sisters. So let us continue praying and ask God for guidance. I think the Lord will not give us more than what we can.
Yeah.
What's to ever happen is the hands of the Lord, and therefore we should accept it as the hand of the Lord, and we should able to get a brush off and able to start our life again.
Okay. All right. Good word. Well said. Well said. Well said. Let me ask this question. Last question. Do you enjoy your role as an MP at this time?
You know, uh, I explained, I said to somebody last week, Saturday, when they were showing me somebody and said that the person works so hard, and they encouraging the person to go into representation politics, although they are there. And
Uh,
I said to them that that was like me in 2001, because I was somewhere in Westmoreland. I can't remember the place and all of that. And former Prime Minister Patterson called me. I was going across to go to the bathroom, and he called me and he said to me, "Richard, Roger Clark going to present you next week Sunday as the candidate." I said, "What you said, comrade leader?" He said, "Roger Clark going to I said, "No, sir. I can't manage that thing." He's
uh,
looking all candidate all over the place to run. And every poll that we have done, you are the person to come out on top that you should be the candidate. So you know what happened? I said, "But I don't discuss it with my family as yet." He said, "No, well, you go home, you have 1 week to do that." um, Traveling up with all the people in the car, I couldn't say to them exactly what he said to me, because I just said it looked like PJ Patterson. No, what the hell he expect me to go do and do it? And
uh,
no, history, that is history now. Um,
yeah.
one of the things that I learned before I even enter representation politics about community service, and that is why it becomes much lighter when you've been out, when you go out there and you see things, and you know that it can happen, and you can't get the resources to do it, or you don't know who to talk to, or those who you're trying to talk to, not giving you the answer that you want. It allow you to be so upset in your own mind. So I learned after the 3rd of September, whatsoever you can do, do it. And that is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't take problem on my head that I can't help. I do what I can, and I try to find all the resources where it is to assist. And that is the reason why I was able to last week, Thursday, were out into different areas with the Chinese Association to give out those care packages,
Yeah.
to touch some other person who are helping quietly. Some person don't want it to be known that they are helping because they don't want everybody run down on them. But
Correct. Yeah.
there are person who are trying quietly, and they're trying to help. And I really want to say a big, big thank you to them.
Okay. All right. Enough said. Thank you so much, Mr. Azan. I really appreciate you for being here. I know, you have to, tomorrow's another day, hard work and everything on your mind, how to fix this, how to do that, and everything like that. The burden of the pressure of the people on you, this present situation. But you have the answer. You believe in God. By faith, things will work out for you and your family. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. And then we'll do this again, right?
Right. Thank you to you and your listeners.
You're so welcome, sir.
God bless you. And I would say to your listeners, have a pleasant night. Have a real pleasant night. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Good. Thank you so much. Dear go guys, there you have it. That's Richard Azan, MP for Northwest Clarendon. He spoke from the heart and very candid on what's happening in our country, especially in his constituency and Silent Hill more so, which I primarily want to bring into the focus. I want to thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you, Kern, Yvonne Cummins, Anella White. We know there's a lot of people watching incognito. I want to thank you so much for being here. Lasinik, Reed, Marie Huffman, Doreen, everyone that's on here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I really do appreciate the love. We have reparations 9910. Yes, indeed. Guys, appreciate the support. If you are here for the first time, or you may watch this video on the replay for your first time, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Share it. Share it. I want to put the description, the link in description so you guys can send your support. And once again, I want to make this strong appeal. Whenever you're buying things to send to Jamaica, especially canned stuff, whatever, check the expiration date. Check the expiration date before you send it off, because it could cause a problem. As I said, it's nothing intentional that you have done. It's just that you never checked the expiration date, because in good faith, you thought that these things were okay. You buy in bulk and things might be less expensive, but check the expiration date. A word to the wise. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate the support. And I said, in all their ways, acknowledge him. He shall direct your path. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.